And now it is democracy and tech time, so please join me in welcoming Viktor Nestulia from Rise Ukraine. Viktor.
What if one of the most organized nations in the world plans to build an airport? Do we know if it's going to be finished on time? Construction. It doesn't always go as planned. My name is Viktor Nestulia, and my country, Ukraine, fights a barbaric full-scale invasion of Russians who are trying to destroy our dream of a democratic nation. Russian genocidal war destroys human lives and levels cities like Mariupol to the ground. We will need to rebuild thousands of airports, thousands of houses, schools, theaters, museums, shopping centers, most importantly, human lives. A little bit harder to plan and implement than a single airport, right? But with your support, Ukraine plans to build back better, to deliver projects where they are actually needed, so they are sustainable on time and budget. Let me show you how. Our platform, DREAM, covers more than 5,000 reconstruction projects from 200 municipalities, and more are added every day. Imagine you are ahead of the occupied village, and you need to rebuild a hospital. You start with its definition, appraisal, structuring, and it's ready to go. Let's say Denmark wants to support achievement of Sustainable Development Goal number 3, good health and well-being. DREAM shows all hospitals in Ukraine that are ready for implementation. So Denmark contacts directly a municipality and supports the implementation. With money and expert support, Krasnokursk conducts an open procurement, signs electronic contract, and starts implementation. It regularly reports on the progress, works completed, materials used, and regular photo updates ensure transparency and compliance with scope and plan. Finally, construction is finished. Krasnokursk citizens have access to health, and Denmark taxpayers are sure that their money was spent appropriately helping sustainable development of Ukraine. DREAM develops a single pipeline of reconstruction projects from communities to funders and helps with implementation throughout the whole reconstruction cycle. With this platform, we'll be able to deliver the reconstruction which is truly accountable, efficient, sustainable, and inclusive. And we'll be able to track every euro, pound, hryvnia, dollar invested into our country. Government of Ukraine committed to scale DREAM for all public infrastructure projects by the end of this year. And it is supported by G7, European Union, IMF, and the World Bank. The whole world will be able to see DREAM next month during the Ukraine Recovery Conference in London. Our nation really appreciates all your help in winning the war. But next, we'll have to win the peace. So join our dream of a free, democratic, human-centered Ukraine that builds back better. Let's build Ukraine together. Slava Ukraini!
Okay, Viktor, Helen has the first crack at the question.
Viktor, thank you so much for that presentation. That was really fantastic. You had mentioned that there's about 5,000 projects in this, with 200 more potentially on the way. Is this a user-generated content platform? I mean, who inputs the data into this and who is responsible for managing it? Is it Ukrainian government or is it also civic society?
So right now it's Ukrainian governmental institutions, mostly communities, public entities, and there are 200 entities who are already using the platform. The plan is to scale it for all municipalities across Ukraine, so it will be officially enforced by law.
Fantastic.
Jan?
Yeah, thank you so much for a very nice presentation, very polished, and I can see you have prepared a lot. And also the product is quite complete and it's rolled out. So my question is, what are the new features you want to add on? Is this something you've been thinking about?
Of course. So for this year, we focused on reconstruction management cycle, but for next year, we are also including e-democracy component to the platform, so to make sure that citizens actually have an opportunity to participate in reconstruction planning, contribute to projects prioritization, and we are also focusing on risk management system. While we will be collecting lots of data, we want to make sure that they are properly analyzed and presented to all possible stakeholders, including civil society, watchdogs, journalists, but also governmental authorities like Supreme Audit Institution, so they can do their work better.
Thank you.
Viktor, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.